Chase, Sim, first pre-season training camp. Sim, have you been finding it so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. I found it very, very good to be around the boys more. And yeah, it's been really enjoyable so far.
There's some serious players that you're training with, Chase, and I imagine for a young player like yourself, seeing players of that standard, that's only going to help you improve.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of new players that have come in, Rush, Nath, Aaron, a lot of experience in the team, and you know, I can learn a lot of them, attacking players, so yeah, I've really been enjoying it.
You've both signed pro contracts this year, which is fantastic, forming part of the new development squads. Have you found that experience so far, and working with Fran and Dean Lewington?
Yeah, it's been very good. Obviously, we've been with the first team so far, which has been very good learning for both of us. Just when you got players like Gilbey next to you, Liam Kelly, for me as a midfielder, it's just like gold dust. You can learn so much off them. So it's been very good so far, yeah.
It's been a great week, I think, and for the both of you, spending so much time with the lads, whether they're putting their arm around you, whether they're giving you some advice, technical, whatever it might be. How have you found that, Chase?
Obviously, I've learned a lot football-wise on the pitch, but I feel like this trip's really showed me a lot about the psychological side of the game. Obviously, the gaffer's come in. He set a firm foundation with the standards he wants, like the professionalism, not being late to train and stuff like that. But also, obviously, doing the speeches at dinner. Obviously, Geff, Rush, they've all done speeches, and it was really touching to hear some of it and to get to know them on a more personal level. Like, you realise they're not robots, they're real people. And like, doing that has made me think more on the training pitch when I'm with them. Like, they're actual real people. And like, you feel more of a team together with them.
Absolutely. You mentioned professionalism. Sim, we're in the gym, which is where you've been spending most of the week, apparently. Every time we walk past this door, you seem to be in here doing something. But it's the commitment that you need, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's what I've done for when I was little, so it's just a part of me now. I like to take it very seriously, and yeah, it's just who I am now.
It's great that you've had exposure to the players that you have had this week. We had a really nice chat with Nat Mendez-Laing last night, and you came up, and the opportunity for a senior player like that to impart knowledge onto younger players, it's something that they really enjoy as well. And I think for someone like Nat, you know, he'll look at you, Chase, in a similar position to him, and think he's got plenty to teach you.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'd say, obviously him coming in, he's got Premier League appearances, played in the Championship. Just want to soak it all in, all his knowledge, obviously asking questions and that, don't be a stranger. And was doing a finishing drill with him the other day. His first shot, just crossbar and then top bin. It was like, all right, got a lot to learn, but yeah, it was really good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of questions on socials about you, which I think is great. Obviously, you've been training with the first team, same like you said, which has been a fantastic experience. You've got a really interesting story about you, how you came into the academy and have found yourself here. Maybe you could just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I joined when I was 14, and I was actually offered a trial after cutting up all the Woofton pitches. So I met the coaches, some academy coaches through there, and after meeting them again and again, they just offered me a trial after they saw my dedication. And when I was given that opportunity, I took it, and I've been here ever since. So yeah.
Which is a great connection. Obviously, captain the academy sides,
Yeah.
and that set you in good stead to, even at a young age, understand the value of leadership and how it can help you in your game.
Yeah, definitely, it's massive. Last year was a big learning curve for me, because that responsibility, you realise it's not just about you anymore, it's about the team. So I learned a lot from that, which I'm hoping I can implement and use this year as well.
Absolutely, and Chase, some of the Dons fans are a bit more familiar with you, perhaps because of your social media, but that's great. And in recent years, you've been involved in some kit shoots, and how have you found that experience?
Yeah, really good to be involved in like the shoots and stuff. Adds another side to the game that I haven't really experienced as an academy boy. But yeah, I joined when I was 11. I've always been an out-and-out 9, a striker. Like to hold up the ball, score goals. Best feeling in the world. Anyone that plays as an attacker, being able to celebrate with the team, and just hopefully I can bring more to that in training. Whatever my role is will be in the squad, I'll be happy to do that.
Absolutely. I wanted to touch a little bit on the academy as a whole. I think we've got a fantastic setup at the club, I really do. Led phenomenally by Ben Smith, but everybody works at the academy, whether that be JB or Stephen or Fran or Caitlin or Danuta or Christian, whoever it might be. There are so many people that have got you both to this point. What would you say about them and the impact that they've had on you?
Yeah, no, definitely. They've been a massive part. I think when you start that scholarship, it makes you realise how much goes behind the scenes and like how much they work relentlessly for us. So yeah, there's nothing but gratitude towards every single one of them, because like, he'll agree as well, without them, we wouldn't be here. So yeah, that relationship is always strong with them.
And I think the gaffer this week has spoken about there's always going to be setbacks in football. There's always going to be things that don't go your way. But I'm sure the support you've had in the academy has taught you about how to react better to those.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you mentioned Ben Smith. I feel like he's been like a father figure to me at the club. Whenever I'd have a problem, I'd go straight to him, talk to him, and I'd walk out of the meeting feeling fresh. And obviously, starting a first-year scholar, it's like football full-time. It just hits you just like that. And I was like, I was going home, just going straight to bed, sleeping. I couldn't really manage it at the start, but eventually got to grips with it, and all the coaches were there. JB, Fran, helped me get through it. So yeah.
Which is great to hear. It's such an exciting time at the club, lads. There's so much going on. It feels like a fresh start. Owners who are very ambitious with the season coming up, but also for the future as a whole. I suppose it's difficult for you perhaps to manage your expectations and where you're going to be this year, but come the start of the season, what would you really want to achieve, Sim? What would be a good season for you?
Like you said, there's a lot of uncertainty as well. Don't know whether you're going to get in a team or go on loan, but I think wherever I play, it's just to give my best and to make a good impression of myself wherever I go, and hopefully I can reflect on the end of this season when I get to that point in a good way. So yeah.
And the manager's spoken a lot about the squad as a whole, the impact that everybody can have. And I think that's been kind of the point of this camp almost, is that everybody's coming together and we're realising not about individuals, but how you come together. What do you think Paul Warren will be able to teach you this season?
I think sky's the limit of what he can teach me, to be honest. He's already taught me a lot, even finishing drills. Obviously, he played as a striker at one point, just stuff like that, and team bonding, all of that stuff. I feel like as an academy boy, when you're watching at Stadium MK from the side, it's like you're kind of there, you're enjoying it, but you're not really thinking what goes on behind the scenes. But now that I've actually been here, seen what they're working on, set pieces, every single detail, it's like when I'm going to be there now watching, whether that be from the bench, from the stands, I'm going to be fully focused on the game, enjoying it and soaking everything in, because now I know what it's like behind the scenes and how much work actually goes on behind the scenes. It's going to be, it's like I'm celebrating with the boys when they score a goal as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's plenty of hard work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chase, Sim, thank you very much for sitting down with us. I think it's been a really good week, and yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.